So 3? Are we ready?
Yeah, we're ready now.
We're going?
We are going. We are on air.
It's been a while. So there's a lot of shit going down in the world. Oh yeah, welcome to the 808s and Hot Takes podcast. You feel me?
Welcome to 808s and Hot Takes.
We need somebody like to sing. We had a theme on my last podcast. We did have like theme music. We should do theme music.
Yeah, I don't want to pay. I mean, I'll pay a person for it. I wouldn't like. Do you know how expensive like theme music is?
Oh, I wouldn't. We're not getting online, nigga. We getting it from like a friend.
That's what I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
It'd be cheaper that way. Like here niggas here's $30.
So let's shoot the breeze. That would have been another name for the podcast. Shoot the breeze.
It's a breeze.
That's what's the term.
Breeze.
Shoot the breeze. We're gonna shoot the shit.
Shoot the shit.
Okay. So
you can't really title it. Shoot the shit.
I just wanted to talk. I was like, turn on the mic. Let's talk about Keaton Jones, who shares the same last name as us.
His name's Keaton Jones?
Yeah, his name is Keaton Jones.
And he's not black?
Does that sound like a black person's name?
Well, the last name.
But Keaton, that sounds like the most stereotypical redneck.
Peel?
Keegan.
Oh, it is Keegan.
His name is Keaton. Keaton is the most stereotypical hillbilly name ever. Keaton, his sister name is Lakin, and his mom's name is Kimberly.
Oh, man.
Those are some rednecks. And so Keaton Jones, if you don't know, which you should know if you're on the internet and you click this post, he was a little boy who was bullied. I think all y'all thought that nigga was retarded. And that's why y'all felt bad for him.
He's not actually retarded. His face is just not on.
Y'all thought he was the boy from Wonder. Oh, we bogus. We can't be shitting on this little boy like that.
No, because that's bullying. We can't do that.
Yeah, we can't bully him.
I remember when I first heard the podcast, I was like, damn, that shit is inspiring. But, like, tough shit, nigga.
Here's the thing, the mom recorded him, basically...
Having his emotional breakdown.
Yeah, having an emotional breakdown and crying.
And then put it on Facebook. Dude, if my mom did that, we fighting the next day.
Yeah, that's bogus as hell. That's bullying yourself. Like,
I'd be, like, half happy. I'd be like, I get to meet all my heroes, but I look like a bitch. Like, I really look like a bitch.
She was like, Keaton, tell me about what the mangy niggers did to you. Mom, the niggers... No, son, you can't say that. The kids, they're bullied on me for being different. What is that?
Okay. Like, you got the roles reversed. It's like, did those niggers bully you? And then you'd be like, no, they're people.
Mom, they're people. They're not niggers.
His mom is wild racist, man.
We don't know if she's racist, but... Well,
they had the I don't know if these were... They had the receipts, because what happened was, they got, like, the MMA boxer was talking to her. It was like, why are you like trying to do a GoFundMe? How's this gonna help your son being bullied? And then like she's like, man, why can't you just like help whites out against the predator? I was like, whoa,
who's the predator?
We all know who the predator is.
If it's Tennessee, it's probably some Negroes.
No, the predator is Ice Cube. We all know that.
Oh, okay. The predator is Ice Cube.
It's definitely Ice Cube.
What's wild to me is that like this is what we don't know any concrete evidence on her racism except for that screenshot but the Confederate flags was basically
that screenshot was enough for me. She's like, because this is a random person. This isn't even between friends, and you bring up the whites. It's like us white people. Like, hold on,
yeah, he didn't even vet him. She didn't even vet him. Like, she didn't throw like little jargon.
She's like, delete that. Like, that was her mind straight to texting, and then she was like, oh, let me bring that back. And it was too late. Because you know how you text someone and you're like, nah, I don't know if they're going to feel this. Let me delete. She just set that shit out. That's how racist she is. She was like, and then she was like, oh, can you delete that now?
Because you're very famous and you can blow that up. Now, some people said that wasn't her family who put that GoFundMe. Because there's people who done that. We had to do a GoFundMe. And people will take your idea and run with it on a GoFundMe.
Well, someone probably did.
But at the same time, it's hard to feel bad for Keaton when the family is like outside with Confederate flags.
I still feel bad. I'm like, yeah, he got like really fucking bullied that day.
I mean, was he bullied because he called black people? Like, though, we're from North Carolina.
We're just putting up what if he did. We're not sure yet.
We're not sure. But I'll say this. I lived in North Carolina. Me and you both did. And there were kids, white kids, because our school was mostly African-American and Latino. And not Mexican, like black Latinos. So, like, Dominicans, people from El Salvador, shit like that. And white kids, the white kids that was there, they was hillbillies. Every single one of them. They was rednecks. They was real... real white people, the real white people, not the city, urban Chicago night white people. These were the real ones. So some white kids would come in and say nigger, get their ass beat, and then their mom be at the school talking about they got bullied.
Oh, that shit probably did happen.
That happened like when I was like 2 times at least. That's a lot. That happened at least 2 times that I've seen. Like, oh, they're bullying my kid. Well, your kid is a creep. I've seen it happen not just with the nigger thing. I've seen it happen like 4 times where kids would be like messing with the girls, put bugs in girls' hair, and then the girl like shits on them and hurts his feelings, and then mom shows up like, why are these girls picking on my kids? Because your son's a creep. I'm not victim blaming, but that shit happens.
We don't know what Keaton did.
We don't know, but he does look like
just put out this all this. It's like he did this, did that.
But okay, think about it like this.
I would say I do not know what he did. I feel sorry for him in that vacuum.
But who,
like I mean,
who made the video? The mom made the video.
Did, yeah.
So think about the mom, because the mom is the reason why all this shit happened, right? So if you're a racist woman, Confederate flag, Colin Kaepernick niggas, this, that, and the third, you got all this stuff on your Facebook and your Twitter, and then you come back and your son is bullied. Do you feel bad for that person?
The son?
I'm talking about her. She made the video.
No, I don't feel bad for her.
It's about her now. It ain't even about Keaton. What's funny is that she might be a racist, and she probably is.
No, she's definitely like.
I
like how he's like. I don't know if he's a racist, but like you doing like everything.
Yeah.
It's like it could be anything. Is she a racist though? Yeah, I mean, Confederate like hanging, like actually taking a hella pictures with a Confederate flag is like, it's a big red flag.
Hey, and one of the pictures she had a yapper though. She had a strap, bro. Like she was ready. Like why did she shoot the kids?
Like I mean, like
I'm talking about shooting kids.
Yeah,
That's
the Confederate flag is like if you hang that up, it's like doesn't mean you're racist, but it doesn't mean you're not like. It's like she's not a racist.
It's Southern pride.
It's not a thing where you can be like having enough Confederate flag is definitely not racist. If anything, it leans you toward like just the fact that you just like that's our flag.
What's wild is like the reason why like I know that first of all his name's Keaton. Come on, every single racist movie is like some guy named Keaton. Keaton, Kimberly. Got a daughter named Lakin.
I don't know if he was racist before, but I think he'd be racist now. It's like those niggas on Black Twitter didn't allow me to get my come up.
Dude, why did all the celebrities jump to this boy defense, bro? Like, oh, Keaton, I'll take you to the game. Like, what? Come on, G.
It's like a culture of like, I don't like. It's weird. Like, I
love you, Chris Evans.
This is true.
You're on the real whites left.
To be honest, like statistically speaking, the amount of kids that get bullied is probably like that get bullied bad is probably like 25%. I mean, it's probably like a high number.
We all been bullied to a certain extent. Every single one of us. I was in elementary school. I was the only black kid at an all white elementary school. Now I wasn't bullied, but I did a lot of bullying-esque behavior. There was this kid named Nick Steele. He was my friend, and apparently he sat in the seat, and then he got up, and then I sat in his seat. And then he's like, Anthony, get up. It's like, I'm not getting up from the seat, Nicholas. Anthony. And then he was like, I was like, he's in my seat. He was like, Anthony's in my seat. And I was like, I'm not getting up. And the teacher was like, get up, Anthony. It's like, I'm not getting up. And then she's like, okay, Nick, you sit somewhere else. And he walked over to the seat. He's like, Anthony's such a fucking nigger. And banged the chair. Now, I'll say this. I was being a nigger. But still, like, he just, like, his first instinct was to call me a nigger. And that's not like bad bullying.
It's so bad, but so funny. I don't know.
It is funny. Because Nick was like my friend. He called me a nigger. Now, that wasn't the first time. Now, in elementary school, I was called a nigger like 5-6 times. But always behind my back. Never to my face. I was always the tallest kid. But still, like, I don't think I was bullied. But I was, like, when we moved to North Carolina, when I went from an all-white school to like an mostly black school, and the way I talked, I was subjected to bullying. I almost hated black kids for like 2 years out of my life.
Where did you go at first was the question.
What do you mean?
Didn't you go to Jefferson?
I went to Jefferson first, but Jefferson's like the transition school. Then I went to Guilford Middle School. Now all hell broke loose. You know you at a nigga school when you got standard mode of dress. When you gotta wear the polo and the khakis, and you ain't gotta wear no other clothes. That means kids was getting bullied for their clothes. That's what sparked the shit. People was killing kids. Dude, coming from North Carolina, you don't know. Coming from Pennsylvania to North Carolina, you don't know shit about shoes. So mom and dad got me shoes from Walmart. this is the beginning of the bullying. And these niggas would call us, like, oh, Fabe, you got on them bobos. And still tipping was hot in middle school. So they's like, boy, you sitting on bobos, tipping on bobos. Like, so I did get bullying, but I didn't have bullying enough where I don't think that, like, whenever I went to mom about the bullying, about the way I talked at the time or what shoes I wear, I don't think my mom would ever thought, let me make a video of this and put it on the internet. That's like exploitation.
Yeah, that's kind of like, because you like your kid crying because, like, yeah, that's rough. What I didn't get, I'm gonna be honest, now that I think back, I didn't really get, it was like when I came to Evanston, because niggas was just flaming. And, like, that shit hurts your soul sometimes. And you was just, like, sometimes you just want to cry, but you couldn't cry. And you just get home, like, damn, those niggas flamed the shit out of me.
You gotta get jokes. You gotta get jokes. That's what you got. Like, I learned this in, like, when I was in middle school. Like, mom and dad was like, hey, you gotta get jokes, bro. Or you gotta just punch a nigga in the face. Like, that was, like, the two options. You gonna just punch dude. And that actually happened. The only time I ever got suspended from school was one of the niggas used to make fun of me. And I went over to his locker. And I was like, hey. And he was like, hey. And I just started busting on him. Bow, 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 bow. Got suspended for like 1 day because I was like, I was being bullied and shit like that. And then me and him became friends. We played on the basketball thing. I had it in 6th grade. We became friends after that and all that shit. But, like, that shit happened. Like, I don't know. Like, bullying's a weird thing. Like, bullying, a motherfucker can kill themselves over bullying, or a motherfucker can become, like, a better person. I feel like I became a better person from bullying.
You just gotta see what you want.
I learned how to, like, crack jokes, and I learned how to talk to people, because you can't just talk to black people any kind of way about, like, stuff like Jesus and stuff like that. You gotta have some tact. And bullying teaches you, like, oh, I'm not gonna do that because niggas gonna come at me every day. You know how to present yourself. You learn how to dress a little bit based off bullying, because you know niggas will flame you.
Shit was like lunch was like intense. You're
like, dude, lunch. Oh,
your
no.
ass could get, like, you could have a nice lunch, or your life could be treated like
lunch is the worst.
Just like, I just tell you, your inner self is just crying like, these niggas is heating the shit out of me.
Or you gotta be like, or you gotta get jokes like, man, get your fat nose ass up out of here.
You got, even if your jokes are bad, you just gotta get shit off.
You just gotta keep going, even if you can't joke. Even if you ain't got jokes, you just gotta keep going.
The worst thing would be like if you're in there and like your jokes is actually funny, but everyone's their friends, so they don't laugh at it.
Yeah, bro, come on. Like, this shit ain't fair. Y'all biased as hell. Y'all mad I'm heating this nigga right now.
It's the worst because they'll get like, you like, I know my jokes is funny, and then y'all not laughing, but you gotta go through it anyways.
This how you do it. You play down their jokes. They be like, oh, I be like, oh, say that again? Say it again? Like, you make them repeat their joke, and I be like, oh, you the dog, motherfucker. Because I remember Soul Man was out. I was like, you the dog. Every time they say something, I be like, you the dog. Bernie Mac said that to Samuel Jackson. And he's like, you the dog, motherfucker. I figured out how to do jokes. And then this sometimes you do it. You let them kill you for like a week. And then you keep those like 5 jokes in your head. And so niggas ain't gonna expect it. And then you just gonna walk up to in front of the homies like, boy, them shoes is broken. And then niggas start laughing and be like, damn, he finally got your ass. Like, you just gotta, bullying sometimes teaches you things. But Keaton, I hope that, I don't know. I can't root. It's hard.
Mom came up. I don't know.
They said GoFundMe froze that money.
Really?
Yeah, I heard that was through the grapevine.
I don't think they did. Like, you couldn't just. Maybe they did because it's a hella.
Because GoFundMe's like, oh, did we give some Confederates some money? I don't know, buddy. Without like people knowing.
Yeah, man, that shit's fucked up. But anyways, bullying is not good, but it is a reality of life. And kids. Yes. Like, we say kids are worse at bullying than adults. It just doesn't really stop.
It never stops.
If you, like, what happens is you just stop associating with, like, because at school it's like hundreds of people
that you don't even want to be
around.
Even
want to be around. And, like, as an adult, the bullying only stops, like, if your social circle, like, when your social circle, like, stops.
Yeah, you find your friends by way of bullying a lot of times. You find out who you can blend with, who you mix with.
Find out what you can take mentally.
Yeah, some of your friends you can laughfully. Some friends will talk about your mom, like, in a funny way. Some niggas will talk about your mom in a real way, like, that's why your mama a hoe, and you got 5 brothers by 5 different niggas. Like, I've heard shit like that. That shit,
like, makes you want to cry inside. You be like...
And I'll be like, how do you know? It's like, because I'm his brother, motherfucker. Then I'll be like, oh, okay, that's cool. I'm like his violent. We got the same daddy. He got different moms. His mom's a hoe. My dad, he in jail. That shit really happened. That, like, what I just said actually was a real thing. I was like, oh, these niggas was brothers the whole time? Like, yeah, they had the same daddy.
Damn, school had it. Like, it's when I worked for these niggas in the green team. Niggas just used to be flaming niggas' life. every day, and you just be like, damn, man, I just came here to work and get my check.
I just came here so I can get fired. Y'all niggas just gonna fry me, bro.
Niggas was like, why you, like, I was coming, like, back to work. He's like, why your mouth open? You gay? I'm like, what's that guy do? Nigga, I was tired and thirsty. I've been chopping up the grass all day.
Boy, you tired as hell, boy. We ain't do no work, motherfucker. We watched you, yo goody two-shoe ass, boy.
Niggas was flaming, and you just be like, man, you just try not to get flamed that day.
Well, he's